What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Planet Coaster. We are back since January. Man, it has been a long time. Holy crap. It has been so long, guys. I gotta say, I've been doing a lot of things that's not part of YouTube because YouTube is not a good thing that I need to be focusing on right now. I need to be focusing on another thing. I mentioned it in my Minecraft video. I just graduated high school and I'm moving on to college, so I'm preparing for that. In fact, in that preparation, I have got myself a brand new mic, a smaller mic because my dorm bedroom is a small dorm bedroom with a small table, small desk, I should say. It's a small desk that is really not fit for the mic I have. I had a 8. It said Yeti on the thing, but now it's saying blue. So I'm just gonna say it's a blue Yeti mic. That's what I'm saying. It's a really fancy setup. It's got a wind guard, so like you won't get any of this. Yeah. Instead, it used to sound like this. See? But yeah, we have the annoying now. Yeah. So today, what are we building today? We are building a shooting dark ride, a western shooting dark ride. It's a really good dark ride. I'm meandering right now. So basically the premise of this ride is you are helping the cowboys fight off the bandits. Ideally, it'd be you choose a side, but just to make it more simple, it is the cowboys fighting the bandits. If it was like you could choose a side, I'd make it so that there's 2 different types of targets that you can aim for. But if you guys want to do it when you open up the park, just be like, I pick bandit, and then just all those points goes to it. That's basically how it would work in the real world. All the points that you score for your team end up going towards the team's winning day. I don't know. It'd be some kind of cool like game. Like, you know, in Splatoon Splatfest, where they have, you choose your team, and then you choose your team, and then you, like, fight, and you earn points for them. That's basically what it would be like every day. But yeah, just to make it simple, you're fighting for the cowboys this time. If you want to fight for the bandits, go ahead. Yeah. It's a very simple front with with raised area. This is my first time doing a raised area. There's gonna be a lot of raised areas in the huge western town area that we're gonna do. But yeah, I should also mention this episode is a mega episode because I started this ride way back when. I don't even know when I started it. I finished it a couple weeks ago, for sure, and I was like, I can't do 2 separate episodes. Originally, it was gonna be me building this facade, and then that would be the episode, and then the rest of the episode is me building the ride. Maybe it was part of the ride layout also. I'd be building part of the ride layout. Then the rest would be me building the scenes. I was like, I got bored. I didn't want to edit it. I didn't want to record it. So I was like, you know what? Let me just put in a huge mega episode because it's been so long. I have so much things to talk about. I don't just need to like put on silent, put new episodes out, like I did early on in the series where I just did I need to get rid of a backlog of episodes, so I just did an intro, and then I ended the intro and just had it silent. I think those were my worst performing videos ever. No. My newest videos were my worst performing. Hopefully that this does better. Sorry everyone, I don't want to cut this out. I have to do the sniffles. I know, I hate that. It's always when I start recording also. Yeah. Okay. This shooting dark ride is really interesting. It's actually, I know for sure I'm gonna go back and do some more things because I played around with the triggers. I was like, I want to add more triggers. I did a really experimental thing. You'll see later on in the video. But I'll tell you right now. I added the train going through a scene. So, like, ideally, you get a train going through as you're shooting some targets. Yeah, and then I had, like, the end. Really cool. Dealing with the train also. So, that is a really cool scene. I think I would have wanted to add more targets. That's what I think I would have wanted to do. I did my final scene, I did a lot of spinning that I didn't want to do. I think I'm gonna keep that in though. But I did add targets for when you stop spinning. But yeah, I want to spin. Is it working? Okay, I'm touched the wires under my desk, so I gotta not do that. Yeah, hopefully this doesn't screw it all up. But yeah, I gotta go and change those things, add some effects. I did this thing. I think, I think I was supposed to cut this out. I don't know for sure. I think I did. Yeah, I did cut it. I wanted to put animatronics on the thing, but none of the ones that I wanted to fit. So that's good. Yeah, I still got the sound on for the video. So I'm getting like really speedy Planet Coaster. It's like very funny. Yeah. We're coming up with the next thing. I want to talk about something that's really cool that was just announced, everybody. You're not ready for this. Planet Coaster 2 has been announced. And I gotta say, I knew this was coming this year. Last year I was like, I think Planet Coaster 2 is coming. Like, there's been a lot of leaks. I want to get this park done before then. I'm just gonna say, I'm not getting this park done before then. I really did not do much. What I want to do, finish this park, and then play in this park until I finish it, and then when Planet Coaster 2 comes around, hopefully they have the stuff that I want for my next park. My next park, so far I don't think they're gonna have what I need for the next park, so you guys are gonna have to wait for that when Planet Coaster 2 arrives. Though I might try to do a water park. I said earlier in the series that I think I said it. This park is part of a whole resort, kind of like Disney and Universal. So my next park was if Planet Coaster 2 didn't arrive, was supposed to be a studios park, but of course it doesn't look like they're having studios in the Planet Coaster 2 themes. I hope they do. It'd be kind of bad if they just were like, hey, we're getting rid of these themes from Planet Coaster 1 and bringing in brand new ones, but yeah, it seems like that would be able to do my water park plan, which would be quite boring because I'd just be building a water park, and I suck at building water slides, though I haven't tried to build water slides at all. Yeah, what are my hopes, dude? I think I already said my hopes. Drop tracks, transfer tracks, switch tracks, swing launch, which will allow us to do swing launches. I don't want, like, you do a switch track and then you launch up and you go back down, and the LSMs push you back up. I don't want that. That's so stupid with Planet Coaster 1, that like the LSMs mostly just push you back down. Yeah, that was so stupid. And then I also want shuttle coasters. More shuttle coasters, like the Impulse coaster we have in the game. That's a good shuttle coaster. I want like a Premier Rides shuttle coaster, because there's that in the real world, but we can't do that in Planet Coaster because we can't do swinging through the station. The ride will go through the station, and then the ride will go through the station, into the station, and then stop. That's what I didn't like about it. So I want swing launches, and I want like shuttle coasters, perfect shuttle coasters. What's next? Coaster hopes. I want to do coaster hopes. I think really all I want is a modern Intamin Blitz coaster, like Velocicoaster, and like a multi-launch Intamin coaster, because that is really cool. Some newer Vekoma rides also, like their family launch coasters. They're extreme launch coasters, especially that super boomerang. They're inverts. I don't know if their inverts are really in the game, but we do have 2-seaters. And then SNS. I think they should put in the SNS free spin, because why not? Half of Six Flags parks have. No, I think almost all of them actually. Almost all the Six Flags parks have them. And then they're the Axis, if that ever happens. And then what's it called? The air compressed launch, like Max Force, something like that. Would be cool. What else do I want? More flexibility with coasters. Like for the torque launch coaster. They made it so that it's only the torque train, but I wanted to do like the torque. Here's the thing with the torque launch, the track itself is more intimate, because even though it's premiere, it looks intimate, but the launched vector roller coaster that has a more intimate train. So I want to bring the launch vector train onto the launch torque, but I couldn't because I don't know why they wouldn't let you. But I want to do that. You like even the launch vector. The launch vector is a Mach Rides launched roller coaster, but still you couldn't even bring the Copperhead Strike coaster, even though it's the same exact model. Yeah. Themes, man. Let's talk about themes for Planet Coaster 2. Themes. I want all the things from Planet Coaster 1. And then I wanted to expand on the World's Fair themes. Give like better theming, like better building ideas. And then okay, dang, I'm blanking out. Yeah, and the studios theme. I want the studios theme, so I could pull off that second park that I want to do. I'm actually saying the second park because I don't think I'll be able to do the second park of Planet Coaster 2 if with how things are going. But I really hope that I'm wrong and Frontier surprises us. Yeah. Other stuff in the coaster world. Six Flags Great America is getting a new coaster. That's being announced next week, as of recording this. But Cedar Fair is ahead of the game already. So Cedar Fair has King's Dominion getting a launched wing coaster, which looks pretty good. I wish I'm able to go ride it, but I can't. Canada's Wonderland looks like it's getting a really fun launched Premier Rides launch coaster, which I really want to ride, but it's in Canada. I'd have to go to Canada. I do have a passport, but still have to go to Canada. Things are looking really laggy right now, so I'm hoping that that's not the case for you guys and it's all rendered properly. Yeah, this scene, by the way, this scene is the training theme. There's only cowboys there who aren't shooting, and targets, red targets. But this scene is the training scene. And you can see on there, here's a trick that I do. What the guests can't see is what you don't build, what you don't make perfect. So like up there, of course I cover all this later on, but up there, you can see that I left a gap on the roof because the guests can't see there. You can't see there. On the sides, the story panels, I think some of the story panels didn't go all the way back because that would have caused clipping, and that's unnecessary. That's unnecessary to do because you can't see there. The doors are blocking it. So yeah, if in console edition, I know you guys are struggling with the whole meter thing. If you guys are doing that, make sure that you aren't doing what you can't see. If you want to do backstage, don't. It's not worth it. It'll kill your Oswald meter or something. I don't know what it's called, the complexity meter. It'll kill that. Yeah. Now I've come to the surprising predicament where I've ran out of things to talk about. I'm gonna talk more about Planet Coaster 2. Dude, the path system is so good. Holy crap. That path system, it's gonna help me so much to make plazas. But one thing I want to know is if we can make like circle paths. Like, I know there's shape stamps, but I want to be able to like you know when I'm using the City Skylines, but I don't think this is what I'm thinking of. I think in City Skylines, I've never used a roundabout. I'm talking about roundabouts. You get to change the sides of a roundabout. Again, I've never used a roundabout. I don't know how they work. You get to change the size, and then you plop it down. That's what I want. And then like, I hope that you don't have to build, like those path designs, before you place down the whole path. Because what I like to do, you can see this sometimes when I'm building a theme park. I don't think I did it much in this theme park, but like I placed the rides down. I placed the paths down, I placed the rides down, and then I build off from there. What I'm thinking I'm gonna do is I'm gonna build like a path area. I'm like, this is the area I want to use. Then I'm gonna put the different colors, different types of paths on top of it. And I was like, this design for the paths, and then I placed the flat rides down. But yeah, and paths are part of blueprints, which is really cool. We haven't seen much about coasters, so that's what I'm excited about. Coasters and theming. I want to see I want to see all the themes for Planet Coaster 1. I want that to be like, and like that whatever theming live stream they're. Yeah, of course we're having the themes from Planet Coaster 1 back. We just want to save them, because that's not what we're trying to focus on right now. We won't show them much just to give you guys a little bit of surprise. I hope that's what they do. But yeah, Planet Zoo, did well with weather, and that's what they're at, and that came out of nowhere. Sorry. Yeah, weather's a part of it for sure. One thing that I did see in another guy's YouTube video when he was analyzing, I think it was Rudy Rekemo. He saw a scenery brush. So I'm thinking like, what I'm hoping is that you get to choose what nature elements you use, and then you have the brush, and you just brush it down, and then it just plops it down on top of things. Like you get to use rocks, trees, bushes. That's what I hope it does. I wasn't like, yeah, this is just default trees of the zone. If that's what it is, and with like how Planet Coaster seems to be, that I don't want that. Another thing that I want, this is another thing. Ooh. In Planet Coaster 1, you have a set kind of path. Sorry. If you hear like weird noises, like, that's because I'm moving the mic. I'm holding the mic with my hand because the mic stand I have for it is not that good, but I'm trying to hold it closer to my mouth. But like, there was a set amount of terrain, and it was horrible terrain. I'm telling you, it was so bad. Like, I just give me grass and rock, and like, and that's it. What I want. But like, no, it's like, it wants me to use, grass. Like, it wants me to use like 3 types of grass, 3 types of rock. And when I want to build a beach, I have to go in and change the kind of thing. And another thing, in my theme park, I'm trying to update some terrain textures, because I'm thinking about recording on my new Mac, since it's running pretty good there. I'm thinking about recording my videos there, and then editing them on the editing software there. or I'll bring them here, edit them. So I wanna, but it looks different on the Mac. Like I can have higher graphics, but it looks different with higher graphics. Especially the Magic Man, which is the inverted coaster. That looks way different because I use tropical rocks on Decidueye rock terrain paint. What I want them to do is I want them to have every kind of terrain paint in the game. Like a section like this scenario's kind of terrain. And then another section is like other scenario's terrain. And then it allows you to bring in the terrain from different things. So like you have a western themed area and a beach without having to go and replace some kind of terrain texture and then fixing it up around the map, because they do use it in the default map. Like it's like it auto generates in the default map. I don't know why, because when you auto paint with terrain, it goes straight to grass. It goes straight to grass or rock. So that's what I hope they do. That's what I hope they do. Yeah. Ooh. Let's talk about pools. Pools. I still don't know how they want us to build pools. What I'm thinking is that it's gonna be kind of like the path system. Like you map it out, you overlap on the path, and plop, it's there. I hope that they add like zero step. I don't know what it's called. Like you know how some water parks, like basically take a wave pool. You go to a wave pool like at Disney. You go to the Typhoon Lagoon wave pool, and you walk in it. Is it working? Okay, I'm so sorry. I did it again. What you do is you enter in. Your feet are getting slightly touched, and it just gradually gets deeper and deeper instead of having a set deepness, kind of like stairs to go in. So like you kind of like you're going to a beach and you're like walking into the water. That's what it's like. I hope they allow that. I know RCT3 didn't have that. And then here's another thing that I want, which I don't think is gonna happen. You know how like some drop those like trapdoor slides, they drop down and then they have a splashdown without into a pool. I don't think this is gonna happen because they showed it off and it splashed down into a pool. I think they should have a splashdown like how every single drop slide works. But I don't. That's not happening for sure because they showed it and it's like has a splashdown in this building and then it goes into the pool. So I don't think that's how it's gonna work. Man. Let me talk about music for a bit because I've been getting really into music. I've been so far some new bands that I've listened to: Wallows, Last Dinosaurs, and this is an old one but that I've brought back, Los Campesinos. Wallows released a new album called Model. Pretty good album. There's some stuff that I didn't like about it, like how some songs were really short, like really short. Like the second song on the Model, Anytime Always, that was really short for some reason. I was like, oh, this is already done? Weird. And then for Last Dinosaurs, I haven't listened to much of their new stuff. Their new stuff is not my style, but their first album, holy crap, that thing's good. Their first album is so good. Go give it a listen. It's called In a Million Years by Last Dinosaurs. The intro song Zoom, really cool. Really hard riff to do all the way. Like the third song, what's it called? Sunday Night. I don't know. A lot of people don't like that one, but I really love it. Like the night I've been telling her slow. That's a really good song. That's a really good intro to a chorus. I think the 5th song, I think it's the 5th, maybe. Andy, that's a good song. I like that song. It's just pretty cool, pretty fun to vibe to. And then like there's a quick interlude with satellites. That's nothing really cool about it. It's like really soothing, like really soothing, really calming. And then it goes into Weekend, and it is so good. The chorus is so good. Here's how that chorus goes: I'd die for you any day. My life's over anyway. And it's so good. And you have a little riff going on about it. It's like da-na-na-na-na. It's so good. You guys gotta go listen to it. Honolulu is also a good one. That's a more popular one. Now, Los Campesinos. This surprised me. Out of nowhere. I was like, when are they gonna release a new album? Then they played a live show, and they announced a new album, and then they played a single for the album that didn't release till like May. I think maybe late May the single released. It wasn't even the first single. Like, I feel like at that point, like if you play the song live at that point, release it a week later, and then in May release the second single. But like, don't leave us waiting that long. Like, come on. It's a really good album. It's a really depressing album also. It's called All Hell by Los Campesinos. Go give it a listen. I really like it. Psychic Moon is so good. Tied to the pulse of the sea. That's so good. Feast of Tongues, also good. 0898 Heartache, that's a good one. The ending is like, 0898 Heartache, you're calling me some mistake. Then tell me why we're both still on the line. What's another one? Long Throws. Oh my gosh, I love Long Throws, but I don't think I'll be able to play at all because it's mostly piano. So this is the thing about Los Campesinos. They're an indie rock band, but they also use violin, keyboard, synth, acoustic guitar, lots of percussive instruments. I watched one of their live videos. Their newest, their female singer, lead female vocalist, played a flute on some of the songs. I was like, whoa, that's amazing. What? But yeah, Long Throws. Oh, it's like embers ablaze, long throws always. It's so good. I think we're coming up to the end, so we are. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. Leave a comment and I'll read it in my next one. There's no comments to read in this one. At least I don't remember. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you all later. You're going on for a ride right now. Pretty good ride. I'll see you later. Bye.